Benji, the ruler, street sweepers, the mafia, iMob, ENT, CEO. We are live and in full effect, man. We got another episode of the show, and this time around, we're going to talk about some international banking and living abroad. Now, this is getting to be a little trendy and popular to a lot of us. Some of us are actually out here working. Some people are retiring. Some people just want to explore different lands, okay? So I'm going to give you a couple tips so that you guys can be prepared. I honestly wish I had somebody that could give me some of these pointers prior to my arrival. But make sure if you don't do anything else, you research the local economy, okay? For wherever it is that you're trying to go, whether you're trying to go to Mexico, whether you're trying to go to Bali, Costa Rica, Puerto Rico, Brazil, Africa, make sure you research the local economy, okay? Do a market analysis, do an industry analysis, see what the city is known for, whether it's known for agriculture, whether they have good health care, good school systems, see what the finances are like, what the local currency is. Make sure you research the local economy, okay? The next tip I want to give you guys is to search through the social media for groups, okay? Facebook has a lot of groups for people who are living abroad. You have Blacks in Tulum, you have Black PV, you have Brothers and Sisters in PV, you have everything you need to and want to know in Puerto Vallarta, you have Blacks in Costa Rica, Blacks in Brazil. It's so many different Facebook groups that you can join. You can also ask people in those groups questions and they will fill you in on some local advice as well. So make sure you join these social media groups on Facebook, on WhatsApp. And when you actually do get to these places, make sure that you connect with the locals. You ask questions, engage, support the local community. Make sure you go to their local co-working spaces, go to the libraries, search hashtags, search the history of the place that you are living in or that you are presuming to travel to. Just make sure you learn some history about the place that you are living abroad in, okay? Now, this is a very great tip for you guys, okay? And like I said, I wish I had somebody that could tell me this. Open a global account and learn the local language, okay? When I say open a global account, I mean accounts like Zoom, Remitly, Wise, and the Dollar app, okay? Now, out of these four, honestly, through my personal experience, I would suggest you to go with Wise. Why do I say go with Wise? Because it's easy. The conversion rates and the transaction fees are super cheap. It's very fast. If you're trying to send money to somebody, it's very fast. And also, they have a large multitude of different countries and currencies that you can change from. So if you want to send somebody euros, you can send them euros. If you want to send somebody yen, you can send them yen. If you want to send somebody pesos, you can send them pesos. If you want to send somebody Canadian, you can. So that's why I fuck with Wise, okay? And also, Wise comes with a bank card, which makes this so much easier. Wise comes with a personal bank card and a business bank account. Now, Zoom is pretty much funded and powered by PayPal. I personally don't like PayPal because they like to hold your money, and they're pretty expensive when it comes to the fees and the conversion rates. And then another thing about PayPal is when I first started moving abroad, they would lock my account for 6 months. Well, every 6 months, you basically have to check in with them and tell them that, hey, I'm still out of the country or I'm still moving and living abroad. So every 6 months, you kind of have to check in. I'm gonna give you one more tip with PayPal, okay? When you are getting large amounts of money, okay, if they hold your money on PayPal, call customer service, okay, and verify the amount of the transaction, the name of the person that the transaction has came from or has been sent to, and they will release the funds. This is something that I wish somebody would have told me. Otherwise, you're gonna end up waiting 30 days, okay? So make sure you open a global bank account, Zoom, Remitly, Wise, or the Dollar app. Now, as far as the language, you can download Babbel, Google Translate, Duolingo, or Rosetta Stone. Rosetta Stone is legendary for being a large multitude of different languages for different countries. A lot of people resort to Rosetta Stone. Me personally, when I started moving and living abroad, I used Google Translate. It's free, it's easy. You can type what you want to say in English, and then it'll automatically translate it to whatever language you wanted to translate it to. You could actually press the microphone, and the Google Translator audio will say it physically for you. I choose to do it the other way. I force myself to say it in Spanish so that I can learn the language, okay? So Babbel, Rosetta Stone, Google Translate are all great apps that you can download to help you learn the language, okay? Another tip that I want to give you guys, make sure you are always checking the exchange and the conversion rates, okay? Be more strategic when you're withdrawing funds. Make sure you check the rate before you go to the bank. Yeah, it's going to be hard to kind of remember. Sometimes I'm just in the moment and I just go straight to the bank and I pull my money. But it's okay to check your bank account, check the conversion rates at the time before you decide to go to the bank and actually pull your money. Check the conversion rates, okay? And make sure that you are considering your different options. You can do a wire transfer, you can, just explore your payment options, all right? Explore your payment options. Check your exchange and conversion rates before you withdraw your funds, right? And explore your payment options, okay? My last tip that I want to give you guys is to contact your local bank, especially before you actually decide to travel abroad. Call your local bank or go to your local bank. Let them know that you'll be traveling abroad. If you need some money or currency for the specific country or place that you're going to. So make sure you check the conversion rates and check the currency to where you're going. Call your bank. Let your bank know that you are getting ready to travel and move around abroad. If you need to get the specific currency before you leave the country you're in, go to your bank, pull those currencies to the place that you're going to, because the exchange rate just might not be as plentiful as you think it is. So check the conversion rates, check the exchange rates, get a global account, learn about the history of the place that you are visiting and that you are looking to go to, learn the language, support the local business, do your research, research the economy, research restaurants, research things to do, and make sure you research the economy, research the money, research the currency. Benji the Ruler, Street Stupid, the Mafia, I'm Mob ENT. I just wanted to come through to give y'all a couple tips. This has been the Living Abroad and International Banking Dump. You already know what time it is. Let's go.